Alright, today is Sunday, September 25th. Just wanted to do a quick, another quick update here. I went ahead and harvested the lettuce heads that were in this raft bed and in the first row of this bed. Took those out. They were a little inconsistent. I had some really nice, fully grown ones, and then some other ones that were borderline. They could have stayed in the system a few more days probably, but I wanted to get a new batch in here, so. And I had bought enough lettuce starters to actually fill up the entire raft system because I thought that they would all be ready today. And since they're not, I ended up putting some of those starters in this gravel bed over here, and kind of just as an experiment. I don't expect them to do that great because I had tried this once before I had the raft system, and they hadn't done that well. That's why I set up a raft system. So anyway, I'll just try them there because otherwise they're going to go to waste. There are a bunch here in these little trays that are going to end up going to waste. Anyway, I even put some over here in the wicking bed just for fun. I took the tomato plant out of there, out of the end. It didn't look like that was going to do very well. So I took it out, I washed the roots off, and I moved it over here to this raft bed. Over here, this is it. You can see it's all bent because that's the way it was growing in that wicking bed, but it'll probably straighten itself out here shortly. And I also cut this oregano plant back. I just cut this back 3 weeks ago, and it was already getting huge and blocking a lot of light, so I decided to cut it back. Oregano is probably not a plant that needs to be in an aquaponics system because it grows like a weed anyways, and I have it in all the other places I have it. It grows like crazy anyways in regular potted plants, so there's really no need to have one in here unless you want to impress friends. And then the rest of these are tomato plants. This one here, I don't know why that's bent over like that. I already have to get something to stand these up with because they're getting too big. And this one here, this is a miniature cucumber plant. In yesterday's video I'd said these tomato plants were 2 weeks old, but I was wrong. Those are 3 weeks. It's the cucumber plants that have been in 2 weeks. But it's still pretty impressive growth for 3 weeks. When we planted these, I mean, they were down to about here. So you're talking about tripling in growth, tripling in size in 3 weeks, maybe a little bit more than that. I took out a couple of these flowers. They were just taking up space and blocking light. And that's about it. I was impressed by the root system on those flowers. Those are calendulas, I think. At least that's what they're called in Spanish. But check out these roots on these things. That's not bad. I mean, that's not bad for a little dinky flower plant. They put out a good root system. So I'm kind of glad that I put these along at the edge of the house in an area where, well, these are all those flowers right there. And I also put them all along here, and I think they're going to do a good job of keeping the soil from washing away, and they look great, obviously as well. So anyway, that's that, and so we harvested 12 lettuce heads today. And that's going to be it for now. Hopefully we'll have a lot of tomatoes and cucumbers real soon.